Hey guys, Chris from the Ultimate Recycler. Welcome back to the channel. I'm out and about today, a bit of a different video for those that have only recently joined my channel and probably only seen unboxings and e-waste stuff. I am a secondhand dealer. We do a lot of cleanups, a lot of house deceased estates, that sort of stuff, shed cleanouts. I like to film all these deals. I haven't done any for a while lately because we've had the big farm cleanup and all my sheds are full. And I've been saying no deals this year. I need to catch up. Well, today I weakened. Well, the other day I weakened, and we're here today to do a bit of a cleanup. It's not terribly exciting in terms of treasures and antiques and collectibles that I normally buy, but this is more of an empty the house. I'll tell you the scenario as we have a bit of a walk around, and I thought it'd be a good one to show you guys how I deal with stuff, how absolute minimum will go to the tip. If anything, I'll pick up some electrical stuff as well. There's some things in the shed. There's a lot of furniture that I don't really want in the shop, but I'll show you guys how I deal with it. So I thought it'd be an interesting series. This is part one. No idea how many parts there'll be, but let's go and have a look in the shed and the house. As you can see behind me, the real estate sign's up. The property has sold. And the good thing here is the people got in touch with us quick enough that we've got time to organise it. Generally, we need a fair bit of notice because we have a lot of deals on the go, or we don't have much time or no room. In this case, what are we, early October now. Settlement isn't until the end of November, so I've got plenty of time. It won't take us anywhere near that long. We'll get onto it pretty quickly, but I'm going to flip a lot of the stuff from here. So let's go and have a walk around. I've also got a bit of another plan of another deal I've got happening to work in with this one, and we'll include it in this series. Let's have a look at see what we've got to clean up first. Remember, we have to take everything and leave the place spotless. Now we'll go into the shed for a start. It's a nice large shed. I wouldn't mind a shed like this at my place, although probably if I cleaned out my shed it might be nearly this big. There's not a lot here. The family have cleaned up a lot, and it's not actually a deceased estate, but the lady I spoke with and organised the deal with, her mum has gone into a unit. She needs more care, and she's moved down to Melbourne where the rest of the family are. It's about 2 hours drive from here. So they don't want to have to come up here and try and organise garage sales. They have cleaned out a lot of stuff. They've sold some things. They've done some loads to the tip. But we basically come and had a look and said, well, we'll clean it out for you and we'll leave it all empty, ready for settlement date. But we're not going to actually pay for anything. No money's going to change hands. Christine's with me here. Look, the shadowy figure coming out of the light with her clown pants. And we're going to clean it all up for what we can salvage. Now, they were more than happy with that. In fact, they were at the stage where they were thinking of just having like a garage sale and everything for free, but guaranteed there'd be a lot of stuff still left. We said we can organise all that. They've given us a key and we will basically empty the place totally. I'll show you what I'm going to do with everything. We will be selling some items. Obviously, we've got to make it worth our while for our time. Which we will. There's enough value here. The benches have to stay, by the way. They're built in. And I think the new owners also want that bench and that bench left here, which is fine. That's okay. We will sell what we can. I'll give some things away. We'll process stuff. A little bit will go back to the shop, but a lot of this deal will be done from here. And I've talked to the lady and she's happy for me to use the shed to bring another load of furniture that I have to empty from somewhere and actually use this as somewhere to market our stuff from, advertise it on Facebook, and rather than have it go to our place, I can actually sell straight from this shed. Perhaps organise like a Saturday morning, have a bit of a garage sale or just tee up people to come and pick up stuff. And a lot of it will be probably given away. Some will go back to the shop, as I mentioned. There's some garden tools there. There are some consumables that I'll take home. Some are useful. There's some garden chemicals. There's some various bits and pieces up here. There's a bench grinder, although technically that probably should be stayed here because it's bolted down. There are some older electric drills and other tools in here. Could be something pretty cool in here. So we'll go through that and see if we get any treasures. There's a whole box of drill bits. The tiles and the paint will stay here. Some nice aluminium ladders. So I can see a bit of value already. Christine's son's going to take some stuff because he's just moved into a unit and he's interested in having a worm farm, so he can have that. There'll be some hoses and garden tools and maybe even some furniture that Luke might like. Any furniture that he wanted?
maybe that outdoor stuff.
Oh yeah, there's an outdoor setting. All right, let's go and have a walk through the house and I'll show you what we've got to deal with. But there's not too much in the shed, but it will take a while to organise though. Okay, so we have got the key, which makes it very easy for us to come and go as it suits us. And as I said, the people live 2 hours away and they don't even really want to come back up here again until it's ready for just sort of a final check before settlement date. So it's going to echo a bit in here because the place is fairly empty. I will come around here into the garage first, or the carport. And there is a pretty good fridge over here. And this is stuff that I won't take to the shop at all. I'll just try and flip it on Facebook, on the buy, swap and sell groups. And I'm not going to ask very much for it. That one's still on, in pretty good condition. I'll be probably just thinking, you know, $50, maybe $100 for a fridge, see how we go. If it doesn't sell, I'll drop the price. There's a little shopping trolley there. We have a pine unit here, looks like a wine rack in there as well. And a cheval type mirror on top. Oh, it's not a cheval mirror, it's a dressing table type mirror. That'll sell okay. A little boombox here. It's a CD player, no cassette. That's all right, we'll check that out. Hopefully that goes. What's in the wardrobe?
Oh, just some pots and pans and...
Bit of kitchen stuff, oh yeah. Some big jars. There's a filing cabinet there. That should sell okay. There's probably $50 there. Don't know if it's got the key with it or not. Lots of folders and things. So we will give a lot of stuff away. There's an Electrolux stick vacuum. A really nice dryer. That looks in pretty good condition. And they obviously still got some moving boxes here. They would have packed up a lot of stuff. The place does feel fairly empty, so it won't be a massive job for us. But the dryer's good, and I think there's a washing machine too. It's probably down here. Is there stuff in the kitchen cupboards? All right, so we might get some pretty reasonable stuff. Looks like all the cupboards are mostly full. Some large Pyrex jugs. Cleaning products. The dishwasher obviously stays. What's in these drawers? Saucepans. Oh, Mum wanted a small saucepan too.
Yeah, Luke needs a medium.
Luke needs some saucepans. Yep, lots of crockery and stuff in here. Little toasty sandwich toaster thing. And what's around that side? We have an electric kettle.
Nothing in the top there.
Nothing in the top.
But all the bottom.
Coffee mugs.
Plastic. I didn't look in the pantry.
All right, let's look in the pantry.
Oh.
And yep, we have a lot of stuff to get rid of in the pantry. So Luke might get a donation of foodstuffs.
Yeah, since he's a poor starving child.
There's some good containers in there, but there's a lot of stuff that, yeah, we'll try and rehome as best we can. We can even put a post on Facebook for this stuff for free.
We can take it to the community house.
We can take it to the community house. They have a bit of a pantry for people that are doing it tough and need a few supplies. So we'll try not to throw anything out at all if we can help it. This fridge is quite nice, a Simpson fridge freezer. And it's empty and actually it looks new, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we could possibly get a couple of $100 for that. Obviously we've got a fair bit of work to do and we do need to make a good return on our time. There's looks like a little hamper thing there for your clothes. That washing machine looks pretty good, Fisher and Paykel with the books. Excellent. There's all linen in the linen closet. Tea towels, sheets, doona covers. What's on the other side? Well, there's a steam mop, brooms, lots more containers, electrical products in here. We have various kitchen appliances. Looks like a rice cooker, lots more plastics. So it's certainly going to take some time to process. And I will be spamming Facebook with piles and piles of free stuff. More cleaning products here. So they haven't really emptied these cupboards. What's this, a bread maker, I think?
Oh.
Do you need a bread maker?
I need a dough machine.
A dough, what, to make dough, as in make money?
It's got a kneading tool in it. I don't like those.
Oh, okay. Well, we should be able to sell that one. But there's still there's a lot more stuff in the cupboards than what I thought. I didn't look in the cupboards the other day. That's a good size oven.
It is.
So we have some furniture over here. There's a microwave, there's a cupboard there, there's quite a nice little hall table there, a large Canon printer, a little corner TV unit, not much value in any of that. The baskets will sell through the shop. This thing is an organ, I think, an electric organ,
Isn't it?
piano. Yep. Well, that looks pretty good.
This one's in.
It's a Korg. Okay, well that's a very modern type electric piano. Not sure what sort of market that would have. I know the old organs you just can't sell, no one wants them. We'll try, I'll do a bit of checking on that one. A cupboard, basic seats here, chairs, and some mobility aids, shower chair, and that's a really nice office desk. There's a heater over here. I guess it's a heater or a fan. And that's a really nice older tea trolley with barley twist legs, or auto trolley. That would probably go back to the shop. So there won't be very much going to the shop. As I said, I want to use this as a base because I've got a bit of time to flip as much as I can from here. Is that an embroidery of sorts? No.
Cross stitch.
A cross stitch. There you go, Bicentenary of Australia. That should sell okay. Into the bedrooms. We do have a bed here with all the linen. We'll probably just give that away. Little heater down there. Side tables, touch lamp. And I think there's stuff in the cupboards too, isn't there here?
Yep. Craft stuff.
Craft stuff. And a bit of bric-a-brac glasses. A couple of vases, some more fabric. There's sewing machines down there. I might handle those straight to Christine. Some more pillows and doonas and things up the top. So lots of stuff. A lot more than I thought. A little bit of a few things in the bathroom. There might be stuff in the cupboards in there. Toilet in that room. This bedroom looks like it's been emptied. And there's only some sort of storage cube things in there. So that's all right, not much in this room. And another bed down here. Is that oh, jewellery. Is that like a Christmas bonus for us? Okay. Well, costume jewellery, fashion jewellery sells okay through the shop. This bed looks okay. It's is it a king single or just a single?
It's a single.
Just a normal single. Little bedside table. Ensuite in this room. There's a little table in there. And that's a sewing machine cabinet, is it, that one?
Yeah, it is. It's a nice one.
Yeah. And clothes. Well, I guess we can bag them up and take them to a charity shop. Lots of big fluffy towels. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got a bit of work to do.
Oh, socks for Coco.
Oh, Coco loves chasing socks. I'll have to give you a demo before this series is out. Even that's a pretty good wardrobe organiser thing, isn't it?
Or a fabric storage cabinet.
Or do you need more storage for your fabric?
Yes.
Do you need more fabric?
I need a bigger house.
This house is bigger. You can move here. Okay, nothing else in there. So there we go. That's a walk through the house. We even got some robes behind the door there. So yes, it's going to take us a while to do. It will be interesting to see how much value we get out of it. I'll probably keep track of my time, and as I market things and as things progress, I shall let you guys know my decisions I make. There will be very little going back to the shop, as I said, and we'll try and rehome it all with nothing going to the tip. We do have a bit of a fail-safe with furniture, particularly things that are pretty hard even to give away, like the wardrobes that were out in the shed, perhaps some of these cupboards, particularly the corner TV cupboards. I've never had any success really rehoming those. For free, someone might take it, but at least we can take some of that stuff out to the transfer station, because they do have what they call the tip shop, where they have a large shed and people can actually donate furniture, and they resell it for minimal, even down to $1 a piece, just so that it does get rehomed and not thrown into landfill. Because, you know, that's what we're all trying to save, is all this stuff unnecessarily going to landfill. All right, that'll do for an introduction, I think. I won't start packing up any of this just yet. We're going to round up a few things for Luke today. Probably just more tools and stuff out of the shed. And then we'll start on this probably soon. So back in the shed now, I'll finish up this episode now. This can be part one as like an introduction and a walk around and explain what we're going to be doing. I did hint on another deal I've got going at the moment that I will incorporate into this series, and I'll quickly explain that. I have a lady that lives in a farmhouse out of town down a bit of a back road, and her and her husband are renovating this large house, and there's a lot of old furniture in it that they don't want anymore. And I talked to Lynn a while back. She's a friend of the channel. She does watch some videos and she comes in the shop all the time, very good customer. And I think the deal is I'll go to check that stuff tomorrow, but what I'm planning to do is load up the van with it and bring it all here to this shed, because I can't sell it from out where they are. They don't want strangers going out to the property, which I totally agree with. Whereas in here, we're just off the main road. There's really good access to the concrete drive right just behind me there. There's a good shed with a fair bit of space. I have talked to the lady that I've dealt with on this place, and she is perfectly fine with me using this shed here just as a bit of a sales area for a few weeks. As I said, we've got till the end of November before settlement, and the family really don't need to do anything more here because they can wipe their hands of it. We have said we'll handle everything here for them, which they seem to be very grateful, and hopefully we can make enough money to cover our time and make it worthwhile, with the added bonus that we're saving a lot of it going into a skip, which quite often happens when people clean up a house, particularly if they live a long way away. They can't spare a lot of time, they've just got to get rid of stuff. So we're kind of the middlemen that can help them out there, make some money for our time as well, get a video for you guys or a few. And I'll go and see Lynn tomorrow, load up the van with her stuff, and I'll bring it in here. And the next episode, we'll probably look at where we're going to start with all the stuff. We'll catch you then. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.